Hey everybody, it's Ice Gamer here, and today we're back for episode number 21 of our NHL 24 Be a Pro Career Mode series. Up against us today are the Buffalo Sabres, the Boston Bruins, the Montreal Canadiens. Three very important games, especially against the Sabres and the Bruins, as they're both 6 and I think 7 points ahead of us, but have multiple games in hand. So if we can win those games, we might have a chance to catch them and make the playoffs. And then the other big thing is that the game against Montreal is on trade deadline day, so we want to take a look at our roster after the trade deadline and see if the GM have any faith in us to see if we can make it. Let's just take a quick look at the playoff race here. Nope, not view lines. Wrong thing. Stats Central. And it appears, yeah, so we are sitting at 61 games played, 66 points, but that is 5 points out of the playoff spot. The Boston Bruins have the last playoff spot with 71 points, but we have 3 games in hand on them. So if we won all 3 of those games that we haven't played yet, that would put us ahead of the Bruins into a playoff spot. We're also 6 games back of the Sabres. We only have one game in hand on them, so that would only put us to 4 points behind them. But these are some big games coming up here. We can make up some ground. We really need to. And we need to make sure that we get that win against Montreal because they are the only team in this division that are below NHL 500. Let's hop into the sim here against Buffalo. Man, the menus are slow today. Here we go. Hop in that sim against Buffalo. Let's see. Can we at least have a chance to win this one? We're up 5-0 going into the third period. That's huge. We got a goal in this one. By the way, also, we are at the start of this episode only 3 points away from tying the the Toronto Maple Leafs rookie regular season record for points. So now it's 2 points with that goal there in this simulation. Let's see what we can do in the third period of this one to maybe get closer to that mark. All right, here we are in the third period. We just need to shut the Sabres down. I know we were talking about trying to break the Maple Leafs rookie points record for a single season, but not really worth it at this point in time. This is a game that we just have to make sure we shut down and win. Marner finds us here up on the boards. We're going to try and dump it in. We get knocked down there by Dahlin, though, before we can dump it in. Riley behind his own net. Over the red line, over the blue line. He's just able to skate it all the way in. And it falls to Power now. Power up to Olsen. Olsen knocked off the puck by Matthews. Matthews playing some good defense there. Nylander finds us here getting over the red line. We're going to try and find Marner up front. We do. And that's a second point for us in this game at least. I don't know if we got one beforehand. Now we're going to be 1 away from potentially breaking the rookie points record. Actually, since we're getting taken off the ice, let's check to see if we've gotten any other points so far this game. We have not, so we're 1 away. Nylander has 3 points. We have 2 in this one. We're 1 away from breaking the rookie points record. Or from tying it, sorry. Breaking it will take a bit more than that. Tuck gets over to blue line. Riley finds Matthews. Matthews finds Nylander. Nylander. Oh, man, I thought that he was going to find it to us here. But it does not happen. The coach. What is the coach talking about? Probably about just shutting the game down. Yeah. Good idea, coach. 6-0 lead. It's not a safe one. Marner here on the draw with Matthews and Nylander up against Tage Thompson in the dot. And it's tied up, and Matthews will come away with it. Nylander gets hit off the puck, though. We're able to pick it off in center ice, and we're just going to dump it back into the Sabres' end. Dahlin up the Tuck. Tuck over to Olsen. Olsen over to red line. We're able to knock him off of it, and Riley picks it up. Now Matthews gets it up to Marner. Marner gets into the zone. Marner hit off the puck. We're able to pick it up for him. Our shot stopped. Matthews in the corner. Finds Marner. Marner had a chance to get a shot out front, but it doesn't fall for him, and Tuck skates it up into the Leafs' end. We poke him off the puck, and Riley will pick it up. Matthews finds Marner. Marner streaks in. Marner, on a breakaway, doesn't take a shot, and Luukkonen's able to just cover that up. that'll be the end of that shift for us there. Doing a good job just keeping all the opportunities in the Buffalo Sabres' end. Robinson knocked off the puck. Tavares picks it up. Now here we are. Tavares loses at the Greenway. Now Peyton Krebs. Krebs skates in. Able to knock him off the puck as he tries to dump it into the corner. Riley with it now. Loses it over to Krebs. Behind the net, Tavares tries to find it up to Domi, but loses control of it, and Greenway's effort is sprung just wide. We're going to get behind our net here, and we're going to get it up to Bertuzzi, hopefully. He is able to pick it up. Bertuzzi now. So to dump it in. Good call by Bertuzzi. Just get it deep. Dahlin up to Greenway. Greenway. Over to Power. Tavares grabs it now. Bertuzzi skates in with it. Bertuzzi finds Domi out front. And it's turned aside by Luukkonen. Bertuzzi in the corner. Finds us here at the point. Buffalo's taking a penalty. And the Leafs will be going to the power play here. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back. Our shot deflected, but it gets nowhere. Marner now with it in the corner. Fighting against two Sabres. Nylander, you got to get in there to help him. Matthews picks it up. Nylander out front, loses control of it. Gergensen's going to find Peterka, and Peterka will clear it all the way down into the Leafs' end. We get it up to Matthews. Matthews up to Riley. Riley just able to beat the offside call with that pass. Our shot stopped by Luukkonen. Marner over to Matthews. Matthews' shot stopped by Luukkonen as well. Johnson up to Peterka. Peterka gets over the red line. Riley able to force him around the back of the net. We're able to block a pass up front to Clegg. Johnson now with it. And we poke it away. Marner's going to have a chance to get there. He doesn't. Now Clegg forced to turn back into his own end. And he gets it up to the point, and he's going to clear it to Gergensen. Gergensen's over to Johnson now. Johnson finds Clegg. Clegg's shot stopped by Samsonov. So a couple of shorthanded opportunities for the Sabres. But Samsonov stands tall to maintain the shutout with 13 minutes to go. Back on the ice here with 12:14 remaining. Power play is just coming to a close. Nylander finds Riley. Riley tries to send it down to Nylander, but it's picked off. Gergensen's with it now. Riley picks it up. Finds Matthews. Matthews finds us here, getting in on the wing. We're going to try and find Matthews up front. It's blocked by Buffalo Sabres defenseman. Marner with a chance now, stopped by Luukkonen. Peterka takes it out of the zone. Riley sends it over to ourselves. We're going to dump it in. But Clegg stops that dump in and is able to get right back up to Gergensen's. Gergensen's dumps it into the Leafs end now. They send it around the boards to Nylander. Nylander up to Riley. Riley, come on, buddy. Able to find us here, and that's a nice little goal. That will tie the rookie franchise points record. And also our 37th goal in the season, which is 3 goals away from the rookie goals record for the Leafs. Coach is happy with that. 7-0 now. Can we get one more point in this game? Or will we have to wait until the game against Boston? Matthews wins it back. We find Nylander with it. Or Riley, that is. Sorry. Now Nylander up to Marner. And it was almost sent back out front to Nylander, but Dahlin picks it off. Olsen knocked out the puck, but it leads to a breakaway for Tage Thompson and Alex Tuch. But it's poked away by Marner at the last second. And that will stop the opportunity. It falls right back to Thompson out front. Dahlin. Sabres trying to get aggressive here to respond. They don't want to get shut out here. They're getting blown out. They want to at least get one for themselves. But the Leafs are able to hold strong in the defensive end. And we're going to take a line change here. So 2 goals and an assist in this one for us. .41 left. It's now 8-0 when we get back on the ice. A goal from Tavares against Evan Levi now. You're telling me they had Luukkonen in for 7 goals? They only are just putting Devin Levi in now? That's insane. I thought they would have already changed the goalie. We are on the power play here. Yost knocked off the puck. Nylander. Over to Riley. Riley finds Matthews. Matthews tries to deke in. He loses control of it, but we're there to recover it for him. You're up on the point. Our shot deflected in. And there it is. That is the rookie points record for the Toronto Maple Leafs franchise with our 70th point on the season. 2 goals, 2 assists. No big celebration or anything because of course not. But we'll take it. 9-0 now for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nylander's 30th goal on the season. We knocked Zemus Girgensons off the puck. Riley is hooked, and now there'll be yet another Toronto Maple Leafs power play. We'll be back out there with just under a minute left in it. Or just over a minute left, that is, sorry. Marner up to Matthews. Oh, there you go. You see Mikey talking about it there on the bottom end of the screen. He's happy. Kids pound up points. He got a new record. Beauty. W. And we're at the break in. Our shot is flung just wide. Marner back to us here at the point. We walk the line. Our shot deflected again. Big save by Levi. It was a good deflection by Nylander, but Levi was able to stick out the pad just in time. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back to Riley. Riley over to ourselves now. Our shot doesn't get through. Matthews picks it up, but Samuelson grabs it right back and skates it into our end of the ice. Now Girgensons picks it up after a hit, and Samsonov is able to hold on to that one. Samsonov doesn't want to lose this shutout, that's for sure. He's had a rough season. This would be good for him to have as we make our push towards a playoff position. 5.5 left now. Brody's shot stopped by Levi. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back to Riley. Our shot blocked. And Yost will get it out of the Sabres' end. Clifton over to Peterka. Peterka, shot stopped by Samsonov. Samsonov was skating around with it for a second. That got scary. And we're knocked down in our own end, but that's okay. Flag over to Peterka. Peterka. Marner now with it. Marner, you have a chance here. Oh, he passed it just a bit too early, and the Sabres defenseman's able to get a stick on it. Our shot gets through somehow. Play comes away with the rebound. Jost with it now. Nylander blocked the shot, picks up it right away. Finds us here, skating through. We're going to try and set up Nylander. We do, and that's a hat trick for William Nylander. 10-0 now for the Leafs. The Leafs just absolutely running over top of the Sabres. We're on a 5-point game now, with 2:55 left. Nylander in the corner. Finds Marner. Marner over to Riley. Riley loses control of it to Robinson. Now we got to get back in a hurry. We got to Matthews. Never mind, we get knocked off the puck, but Nylander's able to recover it there for us, and it's able to get out of the zone. Peyton Krebs walks in. Finds Robinson. Robinson's shot stopped by Krebs by accident, but then Samsonov is able to make a second save. Marner over to Nylander. Nylander gets in. And we lose possession of the puck there, trying a bit too much. Robinson over to Johnson. Able to knock Johnson off the puck. He's forced to dump it in. It goes back up front to Robinson. Samsonov covers that one easily. 2 minutes left in this one, and it's a 10-0 lead. Two minutes left here. This should be it for this one. A dominant performance here against the Sabres. We break the points record for Maple Leafs rookie franchise. You know what I mean. I can't say that apparently for some reason. Let's head on to Boston for yet another important game. And here we are in Boston. We're down by 2 heading into this one. We really need to try and find a way to claw our way back into this and win this game. Our shot stopped by Allmark, or Swayman, I think that was, right away. A good chance. Coach wants us to get the next goal. A good idea. Brad Marchand at 72 points, 7th best in the league. We're at 71, so we're actually tied for 8th best in the league right now. Bruins are on a 3-game losing streak. Can we extend it to 4 here? That would be very important for us in our efforts. Oh, that puck's sitting right in the crease. It almost finds a way to go in. We knock Marchand down. Riley goes all the way back into his end. He does find Nylander, but Nylander sends it right out for the Pasternak. Pasternak shot blocked by Riley. Marner over to Nylander. Nylander finds us here up front. We're trying to find someone up front. Marner picks it up in the corner. Matthews now tries to find Riley, and it's poked away. Pasta over to Lindholm. Over to Marchand. Marchand at the red line. We're going to knock him down as well. Creates a lane for us here to get into the zone. We're going to cycle it back to the point here, see if we can get a deflection of some kind. No one's out front for a tip, though. So we're forced to just take a weak shot. Swayman stops it. Matthews back to the point now. Can someone get up front? There's lots of bodies in the way. Riley's shot goes through. Allmark covers it up. It's not Swayman, it's Allmark. I always forget their numbers. The Brusque. Over the blue line. We're able to knock him down. And it's time for us to get off here. So a couple of good chances, but no goal. We need 2 of them. We need 2 goals. So just having opportunities is not enough. 16.5 left. Bertuzzi finds Lindholm. Lindholm over to McAvoy. McAvoy up to Trent Frederick. Frederick finds Heinen. Heinen gets in. Heinen's shot stopped by Wall. Why we have Wall in the net for a very big game instead of Samsonov when Samsonov has performed better this season is beyond me, but I don't make the decisions. Tavares wins it back. We're able to find Riley. Riley finds Bertuzzi skating in. Bertuzzi dekes one way. Tavares with a shot. We tried to create some havoc in the crease, but Allmark is able to cover that up easily. Tavares on the draw. Gets tied up, and it's going to come away to the Bruins here. Lindholm tries to get it out, but Bertuzzi's able to pick it up there. Good forechecking by Bertuzzi. We're getting absolutely charged by Lindholm. Bertuzzi was able to get a shot off, but it was stopped before it made it to the net. Frederick over the blue line. Heinen now finds McAvoy. McAvoy had a chance. We're able to poke him off the puck. Bertuzzi forced to turn back. Gets to Riley. Tavares now dekes in. Tavares loses control of it. And we are forced to skate back. Pasternak with a chance here. His shot stopped by Wall. I want to say Samsonov. Tavares, we're going to have to get a line change here. Another minute gone. Still down by 2. And it's covered by Allmark there. 13-12 to go. McAvoy bumped off the puck by Marner. He's able to keep it in, but now McAvoy has a chance here on that keep. Marner just kind of blindly passed it back. We're able to knock McAvoy off the puck in our corner. And we will retrieve it. And now try and get it up to Marner. Oh, it gets tipped back to us. We're going to skate in. Marchand is able to just lock on to us there. Sometimes the defensive AI can just do that. There's not much you can do about it. Pasternak over to Zaka. Zaka over the blue line. Pasternak, big save by Wall. Pasternak again, another save by Wall. Another save by Wall, this time off of Zaka. And we're able to keep it a 2-goal game there. Tavares on the draw. Wins it, but it falls to a Bruins player. Grizzlick at the point finds Corey Perry. Perry's shot goes wide. We're able to knock a Bruins player off the puck. Wall has it in his pads, and he's able to cover it. We knock Perry into the puck, knocking it over. 12:16 to go. 10:36 and we're back on the ice. Matthews finds Marner out front, loses control. Matthews, you got it. Oh, Matthews, you got it. You can't give up on that play there, buddy. And the Bruins will be able to clear it all because Matthews just decided to give up on that play in the corner for some reason. Zach up to McAvoy. McAvoy up to Lindholm. And it's over the red line now. Matthews. So the finds here on the wing, but we're tired because we've been hit a couple times. Our shot stopped. The rebound's there. Allmark's down and out, and the Leafs can't convert. It always seems like when we're down in games, the opposing team's goaltender just becomes a god. There's nothing we can do to get through. 8:19 left now. Gambrel on the draw. Puts it back here to ourselves at the point. We're able to avoid the checking of DeBrusk. Riley now with it. Riley's shot stopped by Allmark. Courtois. Over to Regula. Regula up to DeBrusk. DeBrusk over to red line. We're able to knock him off the puck as he tries to make a deke. Robertson finds us here breaking into the zone. We're going to skate away. Our shot. The rebound's there. Allmark is forced to sit on top of it. And we'll get an offensive zone draw for the Leafs with 7:50 to go. Matthews on the draw here. Wins it back. Our shot. Blocked away by Allmark. No one there for a deflection. We're able to pick it up in the corner now. We're going to get out front. Our shot blocked by Zaka. Zaka just saved the goal because I don't think Allmark was getting to it. Marner's able to bump Pasternak, and we're able to pick up the puck, but now it's still in the zone. Matthews receives it. He finds Nylander. Nylander dekes, loses it. We're going to send it out front to Marner, but it's put away by Allmark. Marner for another chance. Allmark stops that one as well. Lindholm over to Pasternak in the corner. And Riley is back alone because we're trying to be aggressive here on the forecheck. Marchand dekes in. Zaka gets poked away by Wall. Marner now with it. Finds us here in the center ice area. Our shot stopped by Allmark. Riley up to Marner. Back to the point. Our shot blocked away. Marner loses control of it, and that's it for this opportunity. We have to get off the ice. And the Bruins take a penalty, so the Leafs will have a power play chance to try and pull within one. 6:37 to go. Down to 5:52. That's like a minute and 15 left on the power play. The Bruins have a chance to, or at least have a chance to pull within one. We get out front. We tried to find a passing lane, but everybody's covered. Shattenkirk's able to poke it away. DeBrusk will get it down the ice. Riley. Up to Marner. Marner finds Nylander. Nylander sends it to us out front, and it almost is a perfect goal, but Allmark is able to cover it. So many good opportunities here for the Leafs, but they can't even get one, and they're running out of time. There's 50 seconds left on this power play. Matthews wins it back to Riley. Riley tries to drop it to Marner, but it falls to ourselves here at the point. Our shot just barely blocked away by Allmark. Perry with it. He's able to get it over. And we're going to try and skate it back in now. We skate it back in. Big chance there. Big save by Allmark. McAvoy. To dump it out. He can't. Matthews. Finds us here at the top of the zone. We're able to avoid the checking of Corey Perry. Find over to Nylander. Nylander walks in, loses control. Riley now with it. Riley with another chance. The rebound's there. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. We're trying to get a shot attempt, and it counts as an interference call. EA, you really got to fix that glitch for NHL 25, because I swear it is the most annoying penalty to end up taking when you're trying to get a shot and it ends up being an interference call. Shattenkirk finds Tavares. Now Tavares skates in. Tavares finds Liljegren out front. Yarncrow. Back to Riley. Riley's shot. Blocked by Tavares. Tavares. Yarncrow. Big save by Allmark. Allmark's tired though, boys. We gotta go. Shot blocked by a Bruins player again. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Coach wants us to get a change, but we gotta try and score here. At the point. We get knocked out the puck. Brody skates it out. Oh, you fool. You could have kept it in. Oh, and Brody gets knocked down. Oh, boy. This is a big blow to take for the Bruins. We're going to fall to like 6 points back of them now. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't count. There's somebody sitting on top of Joseph Wall. Not that it matters. This is a tough blow for the playoff push, though. 1minute and 8 seconds left. We're going to get back out there. But we're not scoring 2 in this amount of time. That's for sure. Bertuzzi. Lisa pulled their goalie for an extra attacker. Bertuzzi shot right into our legs. Goalie finds Bertuzzi up front off the post. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, and that's going to put it away. McAvoy will find the empty net. And that's it for this one. We're down 4-1. And coach is going to make us play it out because coach is cruel. And he likes punishing us in unusual ways, it seems like. Tavares over to Riley. McAvoy's going to skate back in. Frederick shot blocked. Tavares finds us here over the red line. We're able to get a shot. Doesn't get through. 27 seconds left. Heinen up to Lindholm. Over the red line. Riley up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds us here skating over the red line. We're going to try and find Domi up front. It's picked off. McAvoy gets to the red line and in. We're able to knock him off the puck. Coach is mad about a long shift. Coach, you should have just taken this off after we got scored on. That's all I have to say. A disappointing loss here. Now let's get ready for our final game before the trade deadline against Montreal. Alright, so I was wrong. We actually did complete the trade deadline before this game started. I didn't know how the simulation was going to work. So if we're looking at our forward core, it looks the exact same. Just they have Pontus Holmberg called up because of the fact that Matthew Nyes is hurt. So that would be, Nyes would slot in back to the third line and all that would happen. So you see now we have 3 defensemen scratched. Klingberg, McCabe, and Liljegren. McCabe and Liljegren were playing third line minutes pretty much the entire season here. That's because on defense, the Leafs have made a couple of huge moves. Still Riley and ourselves there on that first line, but the second line is now Noah Hannafin, who is making $4.9 million for the rest of the year, and Chris Tanev. So 2 of the Flames defensemen we bring in on rentals, it looks like, to try and help with this playoff push. Let's see what they can do here in our first game with this new lineup against Montreal. All right, here we are in the third period against the the Montreal Canadiens, up 6-2. We also picked up a goal in the second period of the simulation, which means now the Leafs we're 2 goals away from tying the franchise rookie goals record for your rookie season amount of goals. Matthews has that currently with 40, but we're up to 38 now. But we're up 6-2 here against the Montreal Canadiens, so still 2 goals went in with those new defensive pairs, but I imagine they probably contribute to the offense, probably on the power play. I'd imagine having Hannafin and Tanev back there was helpful for that second unit. Caulfield, shot stopped. So we just got to hang on for this one here. Try and erase the bad memory of that loss to the Bruins there and get back on the right foot here to try and hunt down a playoff spot. We get out front, but it's not able to find the back of the net. Slavkovsky's going to try and deke in. He does successfully. Suzuki over to Slavkovsky. Samsonov makes a save, but then it's batted in by Suzuki. Ref might be saying no goal. It does end up counting, though. It might have been a high stick, but the ref says that it counts. So it is 6-3 now with 19 minutes left. We don't get back on the ice till 14:30 left. Coach wasn't happy there for our first shift of the period. Now he's going to yap to us about protecting the lead. So 3-goal lead here with 14.5 minutes left. We just got to hang on. Matthews on the draw. Habs on a 4-game losing streak. Nylander finds Matthews. That shot's blocked by Marner. We're screening the goalie, but nothing's able to get through. Nylander finds us back at the point here. We're trying to get around the checking of Anderson, but Nylander has to come and help us out. His help is very good, though, as our shot goes just wide. Riley down to Nylander again. Nylander in the corner. Finds Marner. Marner sends it out front, but he picks it up again. Now Marner for a chance to shoot. He does. Stopped by, I believe, that would be Jake Allen in net. Harbor Shekai. Shekai gets in over to Kirby Dach. Horrible defense from us. We're puck watching and not watching our character. Kirby Dach over to Lindstrom. We're able to block his shot. Lindstrom shot goes wide now. Anderson over to Shekai. Lindstrom. His shot is a weak one, but Samsonov was able to cover it. Or block it away, that is. Riley now. Skates in, just offside. Never mind. They want us to skate to the bench. We're up front, though, for a pass. And Tavares shoots it right off of our leg when we had a chance to possibly get in there for a rebound. Caulfield. Shot stopped by Samsonov, and we're going to get off for a line change now. "13 minutes to go. There's a sim goal. It's for the Habs. It's now 12 minutes ago, and it's a 2-goal game. So we got into this one, and it was a 4-goal game. And even with the new defensive pairings, it looks like we still have a problem of holding on to leads. Matheson over to Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky tries to dump it in. We're able to poke it away after it bounces off of our body. So now we really have to play smart defensively here because there's still lots of time left in this game. We don't want it to fully get blown away. Holmberg finds us here at the point. Our shot stopped by Jake Allen. Would have liked to see the Leafs maybe make some moves to improve the defensive or the offensive depth, but now they have a really good defensive core here for this final push towards the playoffs. Matthews finds Riley on that draw, and it goes right in. 7-4 now. The Leafs restore a 3-goal lead. Big goal by Morgan Riley. His 40th point of the season. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back. Anderson picks it up, though. We have the hiccups, so it's not good. Savard. Marner finds us here. Marner's going to have a chance up front. It's covered off by Matheson. Good defensive play by the Montreal defender. Riley over to Matthews. Matthews finds us here up on the point, on the wing that is. We're trying to avoid the checking of Dennis Savard. We're going to try and send it up front. And it does fall through the crease, but Anderson picks it up. Now we have to get back here. Newhook skates in with it. Newhook. He's able to get a pass up front, and Anderson's shot is stopped by Samsonov. The Leafs have taken a penalty here. Mitch Marner has got an interference call. And the Habs will have a chance to bring it back to a 2-goal game. With 10:50 left. Down to 10:01 left. And we're going to be playing some defense. Matheson over to Doc. Up to Dvorak. Dvorak over to Gallagher. We're able to knock him off the puck. Dvorak's shot stopped by Samsonov. He's going to go right out front. Able to skate around Tanev. And the Montreal Canadiens take advantage of the power play. It's now 7-5. Back to a 2-goal game here with 7.5 left. A high-scoring one. Check guy up to Caulfield. Caulfield knocked out the puck. Slavkovsky. We knock him off the puck. We're able to get deep into the zone now. I meant to try and curl back for a forehand shot, but we take a backhand at Allen. Get an offensive zone draw. Matthews on the draw. Up against Nick Suzuki. Matthews loses it to Suzuki. Nylander with it now. Finds Marner out front. Stopped by Allen. Lindstrom. Over to Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky over the red line. Able to knock him off the puck, but Suzuki picks it up. Caulfield. Over to Zekai. Zekai off the post. Riley. Oh my goodness. Riley dekes and puts myself offside. 7 minutes left here. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back to Riley. Riley loses control of it, and Doc's going to have a chance here on the breakaway. Samsonov makes a big save. We get it up to Matthews. Matthews dekes in. Finds Nylander streaking in. Nylander drops it back to ourselves. And that shot is stopped by Jake Allen. And we are still out here with Tavares on the offensive zone draw. Tavares wins it back to Riley. Riley finds ourselves on the far side. Allen makes another big save there to keep it a 2-goal game. We're still out for another offensive zone draw. Tavares wins back to Riley. Riley shot off the post. Newhook. Over to Lindstrom. Lindstrom tries to find a Montreal player through the center of the ice, but it's picked up by Domi. Now he has another chance here. He skates into the Leafs end. He finds Newhook out front. Big save by Samsonov. 6:14 left now. We're still out on the ice. Coach does not want to take us off for some reason. Tavares loses that draw. Lindstrom. Poked off the puck by Bertuzzi. We lose it here. It's going to fall behind our net. And we're going to get it up to Bertuzzi. And we're going to force Coach to take us off here because we've been out for a minute and a half. It's time for a line change. 6 minutes left here. Still have a 2-goal lead. Down to 4.5. Doc. Knocked off the puck. Riley. We're going to send it out to Tavares. Tavares dumps it in. And our shot stopped by Jake Allen. Big save by Jake Allen. Bertuzzi. Over to Tavares. We're going to find Domi up front. Big save by Allen. Allen's a chance to make it a 3-goal lead here. Tavares picks it up. He's going to fall to Jake Allen. He's going to cover it up. We'll get an offensive zone draw. Tavares wins it back here, and we are challenged immediately by Slavkovsky, and he's going to try and get it in. We're able to hit him there a bit, and Samsonov is forced to make a save. Savard over to Matheson. Matheson shot, elbowed away by Samsonov, and we're going to get a line change here as we are dead tired. Three minutes and 20 seconds left. Can the Leafs hang on and get a very important 2 points here against the Montreal Canadiens? Domi out front. Big save by Allen. Could have put it away there. We're up pinned against the boards. We find Domi. Bertuzzi over to Riley. Bertuzzi's shot goes just wide. Tavares. Finds Domi out front. Big save by Allen. So the Leafs are really pinning the Habs in their own end. That's how they're going to try and win this one. Habs can't pull their goalie if they're stuck in their own end of the ice. Tavares on the draw. Loses it. Doc. Up the Newhook. They'll knock Newhook off the puck. Domi also loses control. Riley up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds us here skating in. Gonna send it over to Tavares up front, and that will put it away. 8-5 now. For the Toronto Maple Leafs. That moves us up to a tie with Mitch Marner for 6th in the league. Tavares wins it back to Riley. Over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi. Over to Domi. It's kicked away there by Allen. We're going to get back here to the point. Our shot stopped by Allen. Savard tries to find Slafkovsky, but Tavares picks it off. Suzuki now over to Slafkovsky. Matheson finds Slafkovsky. We're going to hit him along the boards, but Slafkovsky once again bounces off of our hit. Marner. Up to Tavares. Coach wants a line change. We'll get off here. That will do it for this episode and this game. We'll win this one 8-5. So the Leafs add some defensive depth here for this playoff push. That loss to Boston hurts, but we're not out of it yet. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so that you can see the next one and see how this story pans out. Will we make the playoffs? Comment, tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you didn't like about this video. Also check out the links in the description, which include my Twitch, my TikTok, and my community Discord, where you can talk to me and other members of the community. And I will see you all for the next episode.